Hello, there's a surprise second stream today. Because I didn't want to sit and spiral like I was doing. Uh, so instead we're doing something a little different. Let's see here. Making sure I've got everything sorted out here. So this is a fun little game called The Farmer Was Replaced. I forgot to write on the bot. Waiting for it to load. There it goes. So, essentially, it's a little game about, you've got this little drone with a hat, and we can see we've got a little field here. So you've got this window contains information about everything in the game. You can move windows around by dragging and dropping the gray part of the window. You move around by dragging anywhere outside the windows, like this. You can start with programming, go to the first program page by clicking on it. Let's see here. Sure, check out the buttons in the top right corner screen. However, let me see a tool to explain what they do. These ones up here. Each one of them opens, or one of them opens the check tree. Yep, all programming is done in code windows, which are these right here. Each code window corresponds to a text file containing code. You can rename the file clicking on its name at the top of the window. Like that. The code can be edited like in any text editor as long as it's not running. You can execute the program directly by pressing the green play button on the code window. You can create more code files using the plus button in the upper right, so this one right here. Yeah, that's fine. You can dock window to another window by dragging it onto it. Like this. Oh, okay. It's good to know. So once you start typing simple code, completion window will pop up. It has IntelliSense. Press tab to insert the code completion. Use arrow keys to navigate through the completion options. Don't worry if this is your first time programming. It is not. Language is unlocked step by step, so you won't be overwhelmed by all the things you can do. Similar syntax is similar to that of Python, which is one of the most widely used programming languages in the world, so learning is not completely wasted. If you already know Python, it's not a problem either. You'll just be able to skip the early game quickly to get to the more interesting stuff. Currently, you have two drone commands available. We have can't type. We have harvest, and we have do a flip. So when I hit play here, these are function calls. You can think of a function as a command. Yep, we've got these. You execute using parentheses. Yeah, harvest, do a flip, harvest. So we got harvest, let me do a flip, let me do another harvest. Collecting grass will give you hay. Hay can be used to unlock loops in the unlock menu. Open the unlock menu with the button in the top right corner. So let's close that. We don't need that right now. The while loop costs 5 grass. So. Okay, the while loop. I have unlocked the while fuse. While loop basically, it lets you run while a thing is true. Do this. You can simply write true or false. In this game, there are delays between each iteration row, so it'll cause the drone to keep doing the flip until you manually stop by pressing the execute button again. Notice how the line after the colon is indented. Yep, we have Python indenting, so we have apologies to your Bazzy scratching the carpet in the background. We're putting do a flip in here as our basic pseudo wait. Infinite loop, got an achievement for that. So just do this for a minute, let it run. Hats. Increase the yield of grass. Speed of the drone. So we can just start with this. Speed upgrade. Execute speed has been doubled. Now as fast as the grass can grow, resulting in... Okay, so we have the if branches and the can harvest function. So now we don't have to stall with do a flip. We can get rid of do a flip. Can harvest function, right? Yeah. So now, instead of waiting on the flip, it's just whenever we can harvest, we harvest. Yeah, so can't harvest returns a boolean. You can use the function as conditional like this because it returns a boolean. Yep. The if runs cannot. Yeah, it's just explaining it. So we've got that. Next most important thing is hats. Okay, so let's get a new window here. Change hat, and then it's hat dot. What's purple hat look like? Okay. Wait, that's the gray. Then what's the brown look like? That's fair. Bradley, I know you're upset right now. I get you. Why are we digging though? I will take you out to pee in a little bit. It's raining right now, so I don't think you want to go out. I know you're staring at me. Oh, whoops. Do this. Oh, are you hiding behind me now? He's hiding behind me. He was just digging right there for no reason. Better. We'll go back here, but I've got the camera set up so that I can just turn that back on if he starts digging again. Okay, I like the brown hat. Let's back to this. Unlock cost is wood. Okay. So now we've have it grown, your farm is grown, space not much space not much use if you can't move the drone, so there's a new move function that moves the drone. Move requires you to specify the direction in which you want to move the drone. 4 new, north, east, southwest. Yep. This. And then we specify move north. So this is gonna basically run and try to cycle through these. Bushes. Grass is nice because it grows automatically. All the plants have to plant with the plant function. The only plant you can plant right now is bush. You pass the type of plant you want to plant to the function like this. Plant entities bush. So we'll plant a bush under the drone. Call clear to reset the farm to all grass. Okay. So now is when we're going to make another window. Oh, we're going to make utilities. Window. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Do I have functions? Diff. And we say, just for now to test if this works. Just trying to think of a good way to do this. Because I don't want to do it like this. utilities. So they've got it here. Let's go ahead and dock these. Artist. Oh, right. Can I do this? Error. I have to unlock imports. I got an achievement for that. Yeah, it caused a runtime error. Dot. I can have a traffic cone now. Okay. I back this up. Functions have to be unlocked. Luckily, we have Control Z. Oh, okay. Control Z is per file. Okay, so we can remove this. Right. Cool. So now we're going through and we're just unlocking wood. Okay, we can increase speed again if we get 20. Okay, where do I get debug 2 timing operators? Oh, I don't have math operators. Okay. Good to know. Simulate. Oh god, imports all the way down here. Yeah, Mama? Print, we'll get to print later. Let's get that. Hi, Mara. They're both incredibly neat. They're both being incredibly needy right now because it is an hour until I feed them. So they have to start harassing me now. Does this support? Yes, cool. Just gonna get grass here again. I can expand, but I think the main thing I want is operators here because leaderboard, dictionaries, lists, costs, automatically unlock things, checking watering, trees. I want arithmetic. Oh, that's just operator, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we've got comparison operators. Makes sense. Are you just gonna be hunched real low directly out of the camera view? Actually, I think you can see an ear. Yeah, there's an ear right there. Okay, so we've got this. Senses, yeah. Here we go. Just waiting for 100 here. Okay, get X position, get Y position, return the current X and Y position of the drone. The third position at both is 0. The X position increases by 1 every tile towards the east. Okay, so east. Okay. 0, 0. Num items, sure, how many of them I have, get any type and get ground type. Okay, the none keyword is unlocked. There's no energy on a drone. Okay. So now is when we can... We'll go back to planting some bushes. Because I want to increase the farm size. Variables. Oh, I have to unlock variables, which means I need carrots. Okay. Oh, we're gonna want debug here soon. While loop is not possible to lock senses and operators. For loop. Okay. Okay, so now we have get world size. Okay. So let's do this. I know that I don't have them unlocked yet, but right, I want to do tuple. Okay, and then we're just going to do this a very basic way. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we check while. Do I have to unlock tuples? Function import utilities. Minimax absolute and random. List to store values. Okay, you know what? We're gonna focus on getting. Greater than. Zero. We're just gonna write this while it thinks. Actually, we want or not an and. That's 0. It's greater than 0. Move south. We're gonna just need these utility functions, so. There's an observation to be made here that checks distance from the edge, because technically, it doesn't really matter right now. Actually, technically, right here on this tile, it makes more sense to just go north, but we're gonna do the naive one now. For now, we're gonna go ahead and just get more grass. I think Iris has just noticed the drone moving on screen. Okay, before you can plant carrots with plant entities duck. Okay, you have to till the soil. Cost wood and hay. Planting grass costs wood and hay. These items will automatically move and plant entities that carrot. Okay. Let's see here. So now we say if... Actually, for now, let's just do this simply. If get ground type equals grounds dot soil or grassland. North, and then we check afterwards if get position y 0 move east. Oh, we can do if can't harvest. Do this, and then we can make these separate checks if get any type is none, or get any type. Yeah, let's not do that part yet. Planted carrots. Planted carrots. 35 carrots to get variables. Do you want print statements right now? Yeah, I'll take them. I'll need them later. Let's see here. I can expand the farm. Also clears the farm. Oh, I just ran out of wood. Okay. We want to do that. Variables. Whoops. Oh, okay, I can zoom out. That's good. Okay, let's see here. What do I need for functions? 40 carrots. And then import needs 80 carrots, so we're actually almost there on those. Water. Plants grow faster when their water is grounded as the water level ranging from 0 to 1. Function get water returns water level grounded, it's over. Growth of plants scales linearly from 1 times speed of water level 0 to 5 times water level 1. Most time it most percent current water per second. There's some random variances, maintaining a higher low water level. Consume much more water than maintaining a low water level. You can use water on your plants. 1 tank of water is automatically added to your inventory every 10 seconds. Creating an unlocks that water and will double the amount of water you get every 10 seconds. Tank holds 0.25 water. We'll use item on some water. Okay. So that just increases the amount I get. Okay, just a carrot for now. But we've defined functions. Yep. Return values, default arguments. Whereas just like any other value, Destiny acts just like assignment statement. And function, whatever you name it. True. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Okay. So now we do if crop plant equals any grass. Actually, we want this and this. Okay, let's see here. Def tile needs tilling. This is just going to be basically this function. So if crop to plant is grass and the ground is soil, return true. And then we have if let's do desired crop. Copy that, desired crop equals entities dot caret and get ground type ground dot grassland. I'm doing this because I prefer doing that than having a super long. Okay, so now we need if tile needs tilling. Tilling on cropped plant. Then we till it. Oh, right. I forgot Python cares about this order. There's been some 50,000 word novel Gadsby without any word containing letter E. Interesting. Okay, so let's see here. What do we want next? Import for carrots can be good. What does it take to expand my farm next? 30 wood, 20 carrots. I can actually do that right now. So there's a way I can do this. Falling to on tile for a function. How do I do this? That's the execution, right? It's the thing. Jeez, bush. Excuse me. Like crop to plant if tile needs tilling. If you can't harvest. Oh. That's what's happening, is because it automatically grows grass, so it's not saying it's none. Because I don't think this works, right? I'm trying to remember how you... Oh yeah, the animals are gone. I can turn this off. Oh, let's look at our water management. Currently we make... It's 1 water every 10 seconds? Yeah, 1 water every 10 seconds. And then actually just keep running. Just keep getting me more wood right now. Let's see, we're at functions. Water. There we go, watering. Current water per second, so this random variance. So it's 1% of its current water, so it would be kind of a logarithmic decay. So forget it. We're not gonna... Although, let's see. Okay, so while true, if... What does it, get water? I believe get water. It's less than or equal to 0.5. Use item. No, it's gonna be items.water, I think. There. Right, an amount to use, so we'll do 1. Actually, we'll do 0.5. Oh. Must be at least 1. Okay. Let's see here. Tank holds 0.25 water. Oh, okay, so I use a tank of water which holds 0.25 water. I see, okay. Oh. The bush can be planted on either, so it doesn't really water. Or it doesn't really matter. Need a bit more speed. speed here. Didn't have enough water. That's fine. We're gonna ignore that error. No, you know what we can do? We do all this, and then at the end, if... Let's see here. Where's it? Items dot, hey, this gets me the amount I have, right? It's less than 20. Maybe we have to do this in reverse order. Reverse priority order. If items dot arret, or actually not that. Wood is less than 20. Propped plant equals entities dot bush. And then this propped plant equals entities dot grass. So item stuff. What is the function? Get any type num items. That's what it is. I don't have anything that changes it back. Okay, let's add this for safety. Stop. Water is greater than 0. Only try to water if we have water, so I can ignore that error. Or so that the error. Oh. Yeah, you can't pass in a Boolean. Who would have guessed? Tiny typo. I've gotten a few achievements. Really? No traffic. No other hats, though. I guess I could do more grass yield. Oh, good. We can import functions now. For utilities, and then we can put this. Okay, so now we can. Okay, so now we can make some more. Let's make another output window. Seems like it'll be helpful. Yeah, we will delete the hats window. Sorry. Let's see here. That's fine. Can I dock right here? That'd be nice. Nope. That's fine. We've got tile needs tilling. I'm fine to leave that as is. I kind of want to make this a function. Yeah, and then eventually we'll just keep this as a global variable so we can refer to it. Let's see here. Yeah. I mean, if I'm just gonna force it. Let's plant. Okay, so now we go here, and then we do... Now I want to test this. Let me just... import, I want to double check. X. Okay, yeah, so we are gonna do from utilities word star. Do want tile takes an argument, right? So we want this. Right, equals false. If I handed the default. Oh, right. So let's put this in our utilities. Passive function is an argument to a function. Let's see here. Plant tile has never been defined. Oh, crop to plant, right. So we need to go. Global. I don't think this works like this. Yeah. This would make me have to import this, right? I actually can't remember how globals work in Python. Yeah, that's what I thought. Information, I have to remember how globals work. Be under scope. It scopes. Yep. Okay, if I want to write a global variable, we must do so explicitly. Oh, right, yeah, so I have to do it in here. But it's still not going to work. Yeah, it's never been defined. I don't think this works. Or module is syntax error. Create an import cycle, that's what I thought. Because I knew circular imports are a problem. Made them right. Find, yeah. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to route to plant, and then we do this. So we say, let's name it a new plant. Try to call something that's not a function. Yeah, because I have to a variable with the same name as a function. That's not what we want to deal with, because we want to call. Oh, right, because we want to. Right. So this is basically a wrapper. Just don't think this will do it. Yeah, because this will just run the function. This is taking arguments. Right, because it's saying none to start. There's a way to do what I'm thinking of. I know there's for sure a way to do it. I mean, the other way that was annoying was because it's doing the planting. Oh, I'm sure. I'm trying to think about what I want to do here. Because we want to call a function on each tile. So basically what I want to call is this. For example, if I set... Okay, so let's actually back this up a little bit. I can't hold Control-Z, good to know. Because, I mean, it works if we do this. And just kick this up here. So I guess the way I can do this... Yeah, now it's planting bushes. Okay. So there's a way to do that, and I think it's the best call too, for sake of keeping our main clean. We do this. This should still work. So now crop to plant is part of this. And now we want to get grass. Yep. Why do we just overwrite a bunch of carrots? Oh, because we need to check if it needs tilling, which we can do in the plant tile. Actually, we do this here. Okay, so we harvest here. I guess we can just get rid of this because we are, yeah, we've already checked if we're going to. Yeah, if we can harvest it, go ahead and do it. So we actually don't need the force plant option. Yeah, because this is for if we're telling it to plant a tile. Oh, hold up. What is this? Plant entities like carrots. So right now, yep, we're doing this. Yeah, we're calling plant tile here. We're telling it to plant carrot, that's fine. We're setting that. Yeah, so if we say tile needs tilling, but it doesn't, do bushes have to get planted on grass? Okay. I guess bushes do need to be on grassland. Or desired crop equals entities dot bush. Well, let's try that. It's not a valid statement. Yeah, we can do. We can just define it as a variable here. Let's just start with a bush here. Actually, let's get rid of the that bush and see if we can plant. Run this. Okay, so you can plant them there, so there's something else. Something with this, I believe. Oh, because I'm... At least I thought. Yeah, so what's going on here? Can I put a breakpoint here? Okay, cool. Does this have, yeah, any stop bush? Yeah, any stop grass. Do on tile, which is calling plant tile, so you do one more step here. Any stop carrot. What reset it here? Right, let me just take another look here. Python scopes get weird on me sometimes. I just that carrot. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's a separate way I can do this because it was. Okay, well, let's just do. Do this. Cropped plains entities.carrot. And then import data vars. Import to plant. And then we put a breakpoint here. Entities.carrot. Okay, I saw it go through once. Still saying entities.carrot. Why? Oh, because, well, now it's because I'm not doing the right. Do I accidentally have a single equals in here somewhere? Nope, desire crops that. Trying to plant carrots still. Right. Part of this is because we can do this. It's not running this, right? Why is it resetting my variable? It's got to be something with the fact that... Right, because we hit this line, right? Yeah. 8 hours crop to plant. Just get rid of this, just to see. Energy.carrot. Why is it? It seems like it's reevaluating this when it shouldn't be. Because it's not just that, it's... If I set it to bush here... Yeah, but it should be seeing that it needs to get grass. And that's not updating. I guess you got this. This stuff I should know about Python. Yeah, import module 2, and they have this. Current scope for the import statement is used. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wrapping everything that is in global definition if name equals main. Since the import statement scan side effect import file calls harvest, it will actually harvest during the import, but when you import it again, will harvest again because the files only run once. Because you don't want to run the files imported to an if. Yeah, that's fine, we ignore that. That's what I'm trying to see. Yeah, because I saw it run that once. Yeah, we're hitting this crop to plant. Okay, so this time I think I need datars dot crop to plant. There's a sign before a global declaration. Can I make classes? Can I just make like a static class? I need pumpkins for that. Lists. Trying to see why it's not doing that. Yeah, print, right? Yeah. Use that grass. Yeah, so Prince is the end and knows that. It's a bush. Grass. Bush. Okay. So let's do it. Let's stick with just import data vars. And then get rid of the global. Whoops. Bush. Grass. Okay, there we go. And get rid of our prints. So it was a scope issue. Yeah, because now I just set it to carrots. I can stop and restart. I planted one carrot, but then I realized we're low on grass. Okay, got that. So we just keep this here. I do actually want to eventually, what do I need for lists? 500 carrots. Dictionaries need pumpkins, we'll figure that out later. Fertilizer. We have enough wood for that. We've had enough for trees for a while. Here's where we get wood, bush, 5 wood each, like bush, stinging, plain grass, sorrels, trees. Like got some space. Playing right next to slow down the growth. There's double free trees on a tile. Should I place it northeast, west, or south? Okay, so that means yeah, the scratch pad. And I need to wrap up the stream here soon. Take the animals outside now that it's not raining as much. Farm 1,000 hay. So essentially we want if we need so maybe this is there's a whole other way I could restructure it, but essentially we want we don't need this plant thing anymore because that doesn't work. Okay, plant tile, get ours cropped plant. Yeah, we're gonna change our naming convention to more closely match what the game has. So this is gonna be super simple. Drop, let's see here. If the cropped plant is entities.bush and get position X. I'm trying to think about how we want to do this last bit because we essentially want to make sure that they're both, let's see here, because this is 0, 0. And then we have 0, 1. Okay, yeah, so this X plus get position Y. Mod 2 equals 0. Turn entities dot tree. Entities dot. All right, just return crop plant. so now we can do get started. Crop. There we go. So now might as well expand the farm for fun. Try to spend the wood I have. Let's just set this to bush. I'd like you to go away. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so now we can see it looks like, yeah, we've got some grassland, some. Okay, so in theory we can just leave this running now, except we don't have it cycling. Technically we can do elifs here. So then we can do else set caret equals entities dot caret. Technically, there's a lot more logic I can be doing to check if there's a tree around. Okay, so yeah, we plant. This handles our cycling through what we need. So right now we're just harvesting a bunch of carrots. Okay. Well, I think that's a good stopping point for me. I'm gonna go ahead and call that a day. I just wanted to do a little bit of this just for fun. But again, I'll be back. Today's Tuesday, I'll be back Friday. Yeah, I'll be back Friday. So I'm gonna head out. Appreciate everybody stuck around and watch. Take care. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.